and welcome to my channel. It's so awesome. You should totally like the video. I'm joking, man. I'm not gonna force y'all to do that. But today we're gonna be looking at pet websites. I guess technically they're from the web, so general things that you can actively visit. And I think our first one is gonna be in these folders. But I would like to say that these are most that I found online. I've done like a deep search, everything I could find. I know they did have a llama one, but I'm not really interested in llamas, so I mean that's obviously not on here. And some of them were like terrible, just absolutely terrible. That we're not going to look at. But what I'm saying is this is like most of the games that I could find. Now, Evasaur, I don't even know how you say that actually, because I never actually played it. But I'm gonna wait and see if this will load. I'm gonna delete it right after. So this is a dinosaur-based game where you can have dinosaurs and wait for it to load. There you go. You can see some examples. And though this might look fun, it's not up for registration anymore. So says their public registration from 2020 or not 2020 2008 to 2016 and are focusing on launching a new one. Now I have put both of my emails in here and nothing has come through. And I think mainly because they're not doing it anymore. You see the last update was February 3, 2018. So it's definitely been a while. Though it does have the, what is it called? The rights to the website. Because you see it says 2025 is their current year. So assuming that they are still currently active enough to say, hey, this is still our website and it's not recently been updated. I mean, I don't know what they're. See, you can make your own. You can see what they have. Adult. Load. There you go. So it's like a. Yeah, it's an Allosaurus. They got all these. Smilodon? We serious? What is this? Oh, it's a Cybertooth. That's cute. So yeah, technically this website is just you can make your own dinosaur or whatnot. So there's not much I can say about it besides I kind of wish I would have signed up for it sooner. Get rid of these. Now we have Lucky Lapine. I think that's how you say it. I always have trouble with like thinking and saying names unless I hear someone else say it. Then I'm like, oh, that's how you say it. Okay. Let's see if it'll load. Now, the only problem I have with Lucky Lapine is that you need a code, an invite code. It's not one of those websites where you can sign up without a code. So it's basically just someone has to invite you and then has to invite other people. Also, there's not much about it on other platforms like YouTube and Google, though I have seen an article where they give you a few codes, but I don't think any of those codes work now because I already tried them. And they did say that the owner was increasingly growing away from the website and that there's been more bugs. So I haven't seen much about it, and I know on Liaden and Xanje that there's been people trying to ask for a code. And that has been obviously not successful because nobody's given codes. Though I did see one person that was giving out codes by DMs, and they haven't been on for a while. But we're gonna move on to Xanje, and this is my main account. So what Xanje is basically what I said. It's a pet website. We got a little what is Xanje about page here. You can always pause to read too. So starting off with the profile, you can choose a file you want as a picture. You have pronouns, player tag, join, last seen, pets, threads, and posts. Also, if you want to put a little message, you press right here, and then you press on the picture of your profile to see your profile. You have active pets and friends. You can make your own pages. This can just be about you, what you like, what you don't like. And recent markings gives you or gives people or it lets people see what you've recently been trying to sell. Why not? This is your garden. You can plant things. Well, you kind of have to remember when to pluck them because they have a time limit. If you don't, they'll go rotten, which is very common for me. These are just recent posts. I guess these are just really comments. So the first thing we have here is events. It's where events will be. We don't have a current event right now because they just left. And my stuff is my pets, inventory, quests, and achievements. The pets will take you to your pets, which is obvious. Here you can, there's this check here. You can have all, none, or +1, which will gradually check boxes. Pet landing will show you all your rooms, and they already have like this system where you can choose what species you want. They don't give you like the pattern search, so you can make as many rooms as you want. Pets per page. It lets you have a choice of how many pets you want on a page. I go for 30 because that's the best amount. And you can gradually, if you want a certain page, you can click on it, or you can do a search by recent adopts, oldest, name, generation, species, level, or sex. I think that little thing I think that just like refreshes the page. This will add a new room, and the sub room is like it's attached to the other room. So if you want to make a room that says cats, and then you want the next room to be dogs, you can make those two rooms connected. I mean, I guess it really doesn't matter because it's just a room. And this you could make private. You can't really change pet landing though. You can change name, make it private, you make a sub room. And this will delete the room. Here you see your active pets. If you press one of the pets, it will unactivate it. Really stupid. And then this is your active items. These items will help you attract more pets. Another egg. This here will be your friends tab. It'll show you how many friends are online. This is notes. You can have anything in here. Make sure to press the save button if it's really important. Next we have inventory. I can't even speak. This will be where all your items are. I mainly have food items in here because I'm collecting food. We have snowflakes, which are used as a currency for pets. Same as for flowers and leaves. Flowers, leaves, and snowflakes are used as currency for pets. They'll have shops where you can how do you say it? I'm looking for the right word. Like you could like trade them as currency for pets. Quests, it'll give you a bunch of quests that you can do. If you want to start this quest, you have to have the same active pets. You can't really change it. This is kind of stupid. Achievements is is a whip. It's in shit. It's in construction. It's not really for use yet. My collection will help you keep track of what pets you do and don't have. Also, they have the different generations and patterns. Seems I've completed this. Oh, no, I pressed the wrong one. Push partial. I guess not all of it, but that's okay. And then here we can see active pets. You can select an action, or you can remove. They also have an explanation here. Breeding, you have green and pink breeding stones. The green are for pattern and species only. It has to be the same pattern. It has to be the same species. I guess I really shouldn't say pattern. It's more like a variant. And the pink are used for hybrid breeding. Though it's not completely wild and free, they do have hybrid breeding, and it's strict. You can't just use, like, let's say this right. You can't really pick those. Let's say with a ferret, we want a ferret. See, it'll say these pets are able to breed together. That's because there's no hybrid availability for these pets to breed. And also the fact that they are different species. And actually, instead of, you only need one green stone for each breeding, but you need you need 3 pink stones for each breeding if you want to breed a hybrid. Then you have finding parents, which will be generation 0 and generation -1. So I do remember that this costs 60. It costs 60 pink stones. You can only choose one that you want for a week. Okay. I just don't remember which ones were generation 1. It's gen 3. This is gen 1. It's 60 pink swirl stones. Kinda sucks. That's okay. So we've got breeding done. We're on to my litters. And every time you breed 2 pets, that litter will go to here, and you can see how long the wait is. And you can also abort and refund and apply potions. And what potions do is they can help shorten the length of the pregnancy. My menagerie, I think, is where you can find your buddies. Buddies are like a side pet for your pets. I don't really get it. It's not very useful. And I've only really had it because, why not? But this can also help make new rooms, I think, mainly. Also, I must have forgotten to speak about advance. Advance is just like a different style of the usual setting. I guess it's set, and you can switch back by just clicking the button again. My worm farm. Hi. My worm farm is where you can use your worms. You can feed them, and then they'll give you fertilizer. And what that'll do is it will minus an hour on your crops. Generally, it's kind of useless. I don't really use the crops because there's no need for it. I don't think you get much out of it. I can't really remember what goes what and what goes there. So I don't have a very good concept of it. Stray logs is where you'll have the pop-ups, and what the pop-ups are is they're stray pets that'll pop up for you to either adopt, shoe, or battle. Adopt and battle are the same thing, but if you battle it, you have to battle it, and then if you win, you can adopt it. But there's certain pets where you can only adopt it, or not adopt, you can only battle it, so you have to battle it in order to adopt it. And if you don't click adopt fast enough, it'll go away. So if you don't want it, you can either shoo or just wait for it to disappear. My garden is where you can harvest and plant. They all have different times and whatnot, but crafting is very difficult because you don't really have like a book or information to figure out how to craft things. So you'll find those in the forum, whatever the fuck it's called, which will help you figure out. Oh yeah, that also really happens, which I really hate. So that's crafting. My shop, this is where you can sell things. I don't usually sell things since I'm a hoarder and I keep everything to myself. The active box will help, is basically just this. But if you use something recently and you've paused it, it'll be here and you can reactivate it. Item dump is what it is. People can dump stuff and it'll come up here for other people to take. Though there is rarely stuff in here. I don't check it all the time, so I don't know, but I've had a couple finds myself. I don't usually use the dump though, because there's not usually anything in here, because everything gets taken. On social, you have forum, you have the welcome board, announcements in the news, general help, glitch reports, general game discussions, reading. Yeah. I think that says Commerce? And then you have growing and showing, general, off topic, chatting, graphics, art and writing, forum games, world of Xanje, roleplay, fandom, sci-fi, animals, humans, casual, short post, advanced post, and down here all the way you can see who's online and who isn't. It's mostly just who's online. I don't know what this is. That's new to me. In general help, I think this is where you could ask newbie questions. my friends is, oh, you don't really get a notification if someone like sends you a friend request, which is kind of sad. But I do have a lot of friends. I love to friend people. Here you can email, check out their shop. You can give them money, or you can send them or no, you can see their pets. I thought you can send them a pet. I guess I got that mixed up. Notifications is notifications. Also, you can click this bell up here, which is also notifications. And Oasis is like a live chat room. You can see who's on, what the discussion is, whatever. Though I'm pretty sure that's just what the forum is for. I never really used the Oasis because it's kind of not there. And you have forum, you can search for players or threads. You have bookmarks for the forum, and you have unread replies, and your favorite boards. Though I don't spend a whole lot of time. No. Next, you have mini games, or what I like to call old people games. We have Surfer Slide, which is like a little penguin that goes. It's like. Yeah. It's like you have to dodge objects, and the longer you survive by meters, the more coins you get. You have easy, medium, and hard. This, again, another old people game. You have to find matches by the cards. Okay. I forgot what card Wood Grove was. It's. Yeah. I've never played these games. So I'm not good at them. But you know, if you're an old person, I'm sure you're great at it. This is like. I don't know, I'm confused. I'm overstimulated. Yeah. And Battlegrounds, just a shortcut to the Battlegrounds. You can. This will be your team. You can. Oh. you can put pets in it to battle, and you can put items to help heal them in battle. You can enter the gates. You got all these challengers. You can challenge players. You can go down here, or up here, I guess I should say. And you can buy battle moves. You can enter the gates. You also have a guide if you have any questions. Show me in battlegrounds less high players. Yeah. Get out of here. Then you have this. This is like, no, it's not match 3. That's the other one map underneath it. This is those shooting. I didn't say shooting. I forgot what these games are called. I only know them because they're old people games. Of course, not really playing it, but you get the memo. Now this is matching the 3, which I'm very good at. I almost got to level 10. Or no, I did get to level 10. Level 10 has 50,000 coins, I think. Yeah, it's got 50,000 coins. Clumsy pet is Flappy Bird. And you have to get 100 for a brick. It's a very special brick. Explorer will help you get seeds, potions, coins, and pets. So far. This is the zombie forest. It's what I like to call it. It's the zombie forest. You have to have these special stabs to help revive the zombie pets, and then you get to adopt them for free. But you only have to have stabs, which are from here. You can buy pregnancy potions, all these stuffs. You have to buy them in the cash shop. The whammy is the lottery. I got it straight, so I'm not that lucky. Snow racing, you have to have a snow. It's basically like horse racing, but snails. The stray meadow is where you can get your flowers. You just have to tap them. And there's no worry for them to randomly disappear because there's not other players grabbing your stuff. Technically, your screen is completely private from other people, but if you don't click on them fast enough, they will disappear. In the wheel, you can get prizes. Of course, I'm not that lucky. That's all the mini games. And the mini games will help you give X to your active pets. So that's how you can like level up quickly. Also, I forgot to show something else with the pets. Every 12 hours, you can brush them, scoop their shit, feed them, and play. every 12 hours. And this will slowly add X to their bar. Though I don't recommend that you do it every day. You don't even have to do it. You just have, but if you want to like level up fast, active pets is what you do. Though there is a limit of probably like 12 pets maybe. Kind of sucks, I know, but you know. So we have already gone through the mini games, battleground, stray meadow, and the forest. The brick wall, you have to have the brick from the Flappy Bird. It is 100 trees. And what it does is you can place it in the wall. It'll give you blueberries, money, or a pet. And if you have a bone, an unidentified bone, you can put it in again for a second time. You can see I got a pet. Not a huge fan of them, but who gives a shit about what I want? Designer Pet Lab. Very confusing, but I get the concept of it. You can make this is not out yet, but made this. You can add your own designer pets, but it's very expensive. It needs 5 million coins and 10 redstones. So it's very expensive, but it's basically just make your own pet. A flower shop. Now, it's not necessarily called the flower shop all year round. Every season will have a different shop and something different to collect for pets. Here you can see if we have enough flowers of a certain type, we can buy a certain type of pet. Of course, I don't have any to buy. I mean, oh, that was already done there. Oh my bad. I totally skipped this section. Color by Carrie. This should only be done, I think, on computer. It just helps, really. You need to purchase. I think you're only able to purchase it, but you need a paintbrush to edit a pet. Oh, you have to enter it manually, sadly. That was a completely random bet, but that's okay. I do not own that bet. But that's just like an example. I would prefer copy and paste. Here you can press on pets to get coins. That's about it. This is exhibit hall. Lena the librarian. Very nice. If you lend a hand, you can get, I think, either a branch or no, not a branch. If you lend a hand, you can get coins. If you laugh in her face, you get minus coins. She'll take some. And if you give her a treat, you can have a chance to get a pink swirl stone. I use puffloans. Enjoy my sacrifice. You didn't give me anything, asshole. Lisa the healer. She will heal your battle team active pets or explorer pets, but you have to pay 50 coins Let me find it. Okay. You have to pay 50 coins or wait a few hours or so, maybe. Islands Adventure Club. If you have stray nets, or any net for that matter, you can give her the nets and she will go out and catch strays for you. Cora, you have to have a bone powder. I think I have a bone powder. Also, she does not perform spells. I think it's based off how many items you're able to give her, and then you have a chance of winning whatever she wants to give you. There's no spells. She's not gonna cast a spell for you, sadly. Also, she's a meanie, very picky. But for some odd reason, you have to have a bone to see her. Snowdrift, I have no clue what this is. Also, stop. Don't play music for me. It's Christmas themed and it has not changed ever since I joined here. I don't know what it is. Yeah. If you pray to the Great Stone, you have a chance to get a food item or coins. It's really nice. But if you're low on coins and you get a food item, it's kind of like, what the heck, man? Alice. I don't even know what she does. Well, I do know what she does. If you have 50, I think, yes, 50 red leaves and 10 golden leaves, it basically just turns them all into, like, I won't say it's a rainbow. It's like a purplish feather. I don't really know what those are for. I mean, they're not really for anything, actually. And it's kind of completely useless. I don't really like her. Now, we've already seen the cash item shop. Now, we go to the market. The market is where you can have auctions. You can sell your own. You can see your activity. There's accessories. You can browse pets, items, and you have a home item for the market. Wait. Yes. Yes. Ah! Oh my gosh. Only for 2,000 coins is wild. I love those things so much. I wonder if she realized that she put that one up to buy. Oh, I love them. I love them. I'm sorry, I'm totally getting off track right now. I'm so sorry. Why do you have so many? What were you doing, my guy? Jeez, you have so many. You can also buy them manually for low prices, but then it's like, well, I don't want to go to every fucking pet and press buy. That's the only problem with it. Because then you kind of have to do it manually instead of it being in a group. Or I guess I should say it's like a bundle. But that's besides the point. The market is where you can buy pets. The only problem is if you do auctions, you gotta have lots of money because a lot of other people have lots of money that want what you want. That's the problem. I only want these because I'll get action points for releasing them at a certain level. That's what I mainly buy. You can see somebody already wants these. Luckily for me, I have money. That's besides the point. I'll come back to that later in my free time. We already did designer shop and flower shop. Ed's special shop it's kind of like a VIP shop. You have to have redstones, which are very expensive, and they're only to buy. They're buy only, so you have to have money to buy them, and that's about it. That's the only way you can have them. Main pet shop is where the main pet shop, where the main pets will be. It'll refresh, I think, every few months or every month. It'll change species. But what they mean by main pet shop is that it's made by the developers of the game. So I won't say designer pet lab or designer pet shop, because the designer pet shop are ones that are made by the people that are not the developers, or they're designs that were paid to be put out. Oasis Exchange, which is it's not connected to the other Oasis. This Oasis has clamshells and starfishes, which you can get in the stray meadows, and you can exchange those for pets. I've not seen those species change ever since I joined here, which is a long time ago. So I think those are to stay. Now the snowflake shop, I don't know why the snowflake shop is still up. I'm confused. I think it'll be removed soon, but it's the same as the flower shop. Nothing about it. Release exchange. You can release pets out into the wild for if the pet is at level 15 and above, or above, I should say. You got 5 points. Fully grown pets is 1 point, and any other point or any other pet is 0.2 points, which is kind of stupid, but the kind of idea is that I buy things that nobody wants, or supposedly nobody wants, and then bring those to level 15 and then release them so I can buy things that I want in the release exchange shop, which also I should show you. So we have squirrel, unicorn, and fox, and a dragon. That, we already looked at that. Tweez, whatever, I forgot what it's called. This is like where you can just like buy food. Though some of it is kind of a little expensive. This is where you can get accessories for your pets. Though it's not the only place you can buy accessories for. You can also buy accessories in the market, which I should show actually. Here, this is not where you buy the accessories, but this is where you can see what other people are selling, which are items, and browse pets are pets that are being sold by other players. Oh. Yeah. Now, accessories, you can see This is where you can buy accessories, which I will leave you to explore. I'm not going to go through every fucking item in there. Theater. You can watch 2 ads for 2 stones, and each stone is 500 if you want it in cash. Also, for 40 of them, you can get a mint green stone, and for 50, you can get a crystal of I think it's supposed to be regeneration. But this will help repair your login streak, which I find kind of stupid. Well, now, underneath that, we have the library pie, which has pets, designer pets, items, event archive, guides, news log, and content contributions. So you can see all the edits. You can see all the people that make the nice things on here. I will leave the library for you to explore because there's so many things in there. Help guides that'll help you. Would recommend right away. News log is the news log. Pattern artistry. You can submit a new pattern. I think you have to like make your own actual pattern, and then you can make your own accessory too. Then you have settings, which is pretty normal. You can have, this is where you can what is it? This is where you can like change your name and player tag. Email. This is where you can put your pronouns. It was very hard for me to figure that out because I'm like, where do I find where I can put the pronouns? And you can always change your password. I think this is where you could like make your own threads too. This is just site preferences. You have sounds. Notifications. I don't think that needs much. And payments. There. I think that's pretty much the whole explanation. I went through everything I could. Oh, I forgot about messages too. This is where you can find your messages. No, you cannot delete your messages. Or you can't delete your chats, I should say. At least what I found that I cannot delete my chats. So you press new. It'll work. No. Oh my gosh. I don't think it's working, but if you press new and put in a player's name, hashtag, whatever, and you can start the chat by saying what you want to say or whatever, like, hey, I left this offer in your auction or whatever, but that's basically it. I mean, you can also talk about other things too. It doesn't always have to be that, but you know what I'm saying. And I think that'll be it for today, and I'll post another one soon. So I'll see you in the next video.